Boxing isn't just two people punching each other, it's one of the oldest combat sports, a true test of skill, intelligence and heart. And stay until the end, because in section 11, I'll reveal the mindset shift that separates casual boxers from champions. It's a game changer. What boxing really is, at its core, boxing is a combat sport where two athletes, wearing gloves, use only their fists to strike above the waist. The fight takes place inside a ring with ropes, under the watchful eye of referees. The goal? Land effective punches, avoid being hit, and either outscore your opponent or knock them out. When I first stepped into a ring, I thought boxing was about who could hit harder. But within minutes, I realized it's more like chess, with punches. A quick look at history. Boxing has been around since ancient Greece and Rome, where bare fist contests had very few rules. Fast forward to the 1700s, when the London prize ring rules added some structure. Then in 1867, the Marquis of Queensberry rules modernized the sport, mandating gloves, timed rounds, and clear definitions of fouls. That's the birth of boxing as we know it today. Olympic boxing gave rise to amateur divisions, while professional boxing carved its own path with legends like Muhammad Ali, Mike Tyson, and Floyd Mayweather. How the sport is structured: a professional boxing match can go up to 12 rounds, each lasting 3 minutes with a 1-minute break in between. Amateur fights usually have fewer, shorter rounds. Fighters are only allowed to strike with their fists. No elbows, no wrestling, no kicks. Fouls include hitting below the belt, headbutts, and holding excessively. Scoring comes from clean punches, defense, ring control, and overall effectiveness. And of course, a knockout, when your opponent can't continue, ends the fight immediately. The importance of weight classes to make fights fair. Boxing has 17 professional weight classes, from flyweight to heavyweight. Why does this matter? Because weight changes everything. When I sparred with someone 2 weight classes heavier, I learned quickly, power and reach advantage are no joke. That's why strict weigh-ins exist. They ensure skill, not size, decides the match. Essential gear. Every boxer needs gloves, usually 8-16 ounces depending on fight rules and training. Hand. Wraps, to protect knuckles and support. Wrists. Mouthguard, shields teeth and jaw. Headgear, required in amateur bouts. Shoes, lightweight, with grip for fast footwork. When I bought my first pair of boxing shoes, I thought they were unnecessary, but after slipping in running shoes mid-sparring, I understood why proper gear matters. If you're enjoying this breakdown and want more guides like advanced shadow boxing, footwork drills, and fight IQ strategies, make sure you subscribe right now. That way, you won't miss the next upload where we dive into how to fight taller opponents. The core techniques of boxing. Every boxer starts with the same foundation. Stance. Feet, shoulder width, knees bent, hands up to guard. Footwork, move forward, back laterally, and pivot to control distance. Punches, jab, cross, hook, uppercut, the 4 pillars of striking. Defense, slipping, rolling, parrying, and blocking combinations. Linking punches together in patterns. Here's something I learned the hard way. If your footwork is sloppy, everything else crumbles. Punches lose power, defense opens up. Master your feet first, then your hands. Training and conditioning. Boxing training is brutally effective because it targets every aspect of fitness. Cardio, running, skipping rope intervals. Strength, push-ups, squats, pull-ups, plyometrics. Speed, double end bag, mitt work. Agility, footwork drills, shadow boxing. Sparring, controlled practice with a partner. I still remember my first 3-minute round. I thought I was in shape until I was gasping for air halfway through. Boxing cardio is a different beast. Strategy and fight IQ. The best fighters don't just throw punches, they think. Read your opponent's stance and rhythm. Use feints to draw reactions. Control distance with your jab. Stay adaptable. If plan A fails, switch to plan B fast. Think of it like poker. You're not just playing your hand, you're reading your opponent's tells. Staying safe and healthy. Boxing is tough, but it doesn't have to wreck your body. Always warm up and cool down. Protect your hands with wraps and proper gloves. Limit hard sparring. Don't treat the gym like a war zone. Watch out for head trauma. Even light shots add up over time. I ignored recovery at first and ended up with wrist pain that sidelined me for weeks. Trust me, rest and good form are just as important as training. 10. Amateur versus professional boxing headgear. Yes, no rounds. Fewer, shorter up to 12, longer scoring clean hits. Speed, technique, damage, power, aggression, pace, faster tempo, more tactical. Paced amateurs focus on points and speed. Pros are all about endurance, power, and calculated risk. What it really takes to get good. This is where most beginners miss the point. To become good at boxing, master the basics first. Don't chase flashy moves. Be consistent. Progress only comes with daily repetition. Stay patient. Speed and power take time to develop. Find a coach or mentor. Feedback accelerates growth. Love the grind. Diet, rest, conditioning, and discipline matter as much as technique. Here's the mindset shift I promised. Boxing isn't about fighting others. It's about mastering yourself. Once you see it that way, training becomes easier, setbacks become lessons, and every small improvement feels like a victory. So if you want to step into the world of boxing, whether for fitness, self-defense, or competition, remember, it's not just about fists. It's about focus, discipline, and resilience. And if this breakdown helped you, subscribe and stick around, because the next video will cover how to fight taller opponents. And trust me, that one tip could change your sparring game forever.